Hey everyone, welcome back to FT News. I'm Myra. Apple TV's Cape Fear has only released 2 episodes, but the show is already raising a lot of disturbing questions. The biggest one is simple. Is Max Cady truly innocent? Or is he carrying out a revenge plan so sophisticated that nobody can prove it? After watching the first 2 episodes, I think the answer is much more complicated than it initially appears. The series begins by revealing that Max Cady has been released after spending 17 years in prison for murdering his pregnant wife. The reason for his release is shocking. A woman connected to the case leaves behind a confession and the murder weapon, seemingly proving that Max never committed the crime. Legally, that means Max is innocent. But emotionally, almost nobody believes it. Especially Anna Boden. And that's where the psychological tension begins. The show cleverly places viewers in the same position as Anna. Every time Max appears, he seems calm, polite, and even helpful. Yet every scene feels threatening. Nothing he does is openly criminal. Nothing he does directly proves he wants revenge. But his presence alone creates fear. One of the most disturbing moments involves Zach. At first, Anna believes Max attacked her son and cut off his toe. But later we discover something much stranger. Zach actually bit off his own toe. That revelation changes everything, because it suggests that Max may not be physically harming the Boden family at all. Instead, he may be manipulating them psychologically. And psychological warfare can sometimes be even more dangerous. The biggest clue comes from AngelX. Throughout the first 2 episodes, Zach secretly communicates with someone online using that name. At first, it appears to be a normal online relationship. But by the end of episode 2, Anna notices that Max repeats a phrase that AngelX previously used during conversations with Zach. That discovery immediately raises a terrifying possibility. What if Max has been catfishing Zach the entire time? If that's true, then Max has already found a way inside the Boden household without ever entering it. He doesn't need violence. He doesn't need threats. He only needs influence. And that would fit perfectly with the show's psychological thriller approach. However, there is another possibility. The writers may be intentionally misleading viewers. Anna is becoming increasingly paranoid. She sees Max everywhere. She suspects him constantly. What if AngelX is actually a real person? What if Anna is connecting dots that aren't really connected? The show wants viewers questioning every assumption. Another major mystery involves Byron French. His death initially appears to be a murder-suicide involving his mother. But nothing about the situation feels normal. Earlier episodes established that both were excited about the future. They had plans. They had hope. Then suddenly both are dead. The timing is suspicious, especially because Max's return happens around the same period. The show never directly connects Max to their deaths, but it clearly wants viewers wondering whether he somehow influenced events behind the scenes. Then there is the mystery surrounding Anna and Tom. The series repeatedly hints that they are hiding something from the original trial. Several conversations suggest they made a decision 17 years ago that they believed was right. But they still carry guilt over it today. That secret may become the central mystery of the season. My biggest theory is that Max knows exactly what they did. And rather than exposing them immediately, he wants them to destroy themselves first. Every appearance Max makes seems carefully designed to increase anxiety. He doesn't attack. He doesn't threaten. He simply exists. And every time he appears, the Bodens become more unstable. That feels intentional. The show also spends a lot of time focusing on Natalie. Unlike Zach, she is mostly being ignored by her parents. Anna and Tom are so busy dealing with Max and Zach's problems that they barely notice what Natalie is experiencing. That could become extremely important later. Psychological thrillers often focus on the family member everyone overlooks. If Max is truly targeting the family, Natalie may become vulnerable because nobody is paying attention to her. Looking ahead to episode 3, I think several things could happen. First, Anna will likely investigate AngelX more aggressively. Second, the media will continue digging into Max's original conviction. Third, we may finally learn what secret Anna and Tom are hiding from the trial. And finally, I think Max will continue presenting himself as an innocent victim while quietly pushing the Bowdens closer to collapse. The scariest thing about Max Cady right now isn't what he's doing. It's that we still don't know whether he's doing anything at all. And that uncertainty is exactly what makes Cape Fear so effective. The show has transformed Max from a straightforward threat into a psychological mystery. Every conversation feels suspicious. Every coincidence feels dangerous. And every answer creates even more questions. If the first 2 episodes are any indication, this may end up being one of the most unsettling psychological thrillers of the year. Thank you for watching this video. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one.